Okay, I just want to make sure that I am live everywhere where I need to be live. Oh, dstv. If Rizite. Evan. Let's see. Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm live and I can actually watch the game. Okay, it seems to be frozen on 202. Welcome everybody to another episode of the Overthinking Football Show. My name is Joseph Mokwena, I'm your host. And this show, we love South African football, we love African football. And every now and then we go overseas, going, just a little bit to go see what's happening that side. But if Chiefs, Pirates, Mamelodi Sundowns, or Bafana, Banyana are in action, we will be here doing what we're doing right now, which is a watch-along of the game. Now, remember, it's a watch-along. I don't have money or even just close to any money enough to go and buy those rights. So I cannot show you the game. And I risk being kicked off if I come into this and I show you the game. So guys, that is what a watch-along is. If you want to watch the game, channel 202 is where you can find it, as well as DSTV stream. We are watching Orlando Pirates versus Golden Arrows. Over there, Tegwini, man. Why are we giving the chemical engineer more time? That side. But in any case, guys, how it works is that you can also jump in and add your voice to the show. You add your voice to the show by clicking on the button that says multi-guest, bottom of your screen. It's got a blue figure hugging a pink figure. And then, wait. And then you'll be able to add your voice to the show. But you'll only be able to do that under two conditions. At halftime, I let 5 people in and we have a conversation about what is happening during the game. We analyze. And then if we can reach 30,000, I'm going to make it 30,000 likes tonight. Then I'll open it also for us to be here. Oscar Wara, man. Oscar Wara, got you.
The GNU will not last long.
Is the GNU together for this game? Of course, Pirates head into this game number 2. They've played 22 games. They've got 16 wins, 1 draw, and 5 losses. They've scored 34 goals and they've conceded 16 for a grand total of 49 points. Then, of course, Golden Arrows sits at number 14. They've got a couple of games in hand. They've got 23 games played, 6 wins, 8 draws and 9 losses, 15 goals scored and 24 conceded for a grand total of 26 points. In the last 5 games, Golden Arrows has 2 losses, 2 draws and 1 win to their name, whereas Orlando Pirates has 1 win, 2 losses, 2 wins, 2 losses and 1 draw. Last time we saw Pirates out, of course, was the Soweto Derby win 2-1. And then, of course, Golden Arrows, the last time we saw them out was a 3-0 loss to East Stellies. Last 5 games that these two teams have played against each other, Arrows has no wins. There's been 1 draw and Pirates has won all 4. Last time we saw them play against each other was the 6th of April 2024 in a PSL Betway Premiership, DSTV Premiership game where Pirates beat Golden Arrows 7-1. Then, of course, the starting lineups, wholesale changes for Orlando Pirates. Arrows. Butelez in goal. Okim Bogazi Van Rooyen. We've got Madiba coming in. Makaula. Tito comes back into the team. Shandu Dlamini. Kim Viudi finally gets a start. And then, of course, Radio Man, Radio Pani. For Golden Arrows, you have Malva in goal. Gianni Kobe Rikkele. Dlamini, Zwane, and Ndwandwe Matlaba, Msomi Mtanti, and you've got Sibia as the starting lineups for the two teams. Okay. Here comes Golden Arrows. Here comes Golden Arrows. Oh, forcing a save there from Butelezi. Let's see what the counter looks like if Pirates can catch them out. Tito Albamba, man, Tito Albamba. Okay, let me see what the comments are saying, guys. Welcome. Please tell me.
The game has changed today. There's betting, there's all these people are emotional.
The sounds are back. What are the punters saying, guys? What is this game going to end as? Please tell me your predictions there in the comments. Okay, let's see. Hey, Tatins. Fistosati, up the bugs. Oh, Balume Kuto, welcome. Happy Karadio Pani says, Tins, how are you doing, Wendy? Korani says, the Mining Association of South Africa, Master, has come together to try Minya versus Pirates. Mara ni minyelani, guys. Ni minyelani. I mean, the league is already gone, I think. Mathematically, there's still something there, but the league is probably gone. Ni minyelani ngaga masa. Arrows must do justice, says Taita. Lisedi, how are you? Michelle. Guys. Khosi for life, says the contract. Khosi for life. They're back, Wendy. They're back. The sounds are back. How are you, Tsecho? Taita says arrows do justice. Bong says the feet. Ow. Okay, the legends are not playing. I don't know what's happening, guys. I don't know what's happening. I'm not listening with sound. I am doing this, but you are welcome to watch on channel 202. Okay, so Pirates, very interestingly, has chosen to bring in some other guys. Abu Matiba coming in. We are seeing Tito coming in. We're seeing Radio Pani coming in. Still, yet no space for Umabasa. Here comes the goal. Oh. Gamini sends it just wide of the post after a great cutback. Let's see what Pirates' semi-reserve team can do over here. What's very interesting is that Coach Mangoba is going under the radar here. 2 losses, 2 draws, and a win in these last few games. Number 14. Are we looking at Coach Mangoba any differently? As the head coach of Golden Arrows, how do we feel about that? I have a feeling that he's going to, according to the graphic at the beginning of the game, he's playing with a 3-4-3. So they're going to really be trying to put pressure on Ukoki and Bogazi and that Shandu defense. So let's see if they can hold out and how long they can hold out. Remember, Arrows looks very great when they do counters with the front three. Sibia is a very active player on the left-hand side, trying to draw the centre-backs out and hopefully try and catch them on the counter for Tele to finish off. Tele is a physical threat. I wouldn't say he's such a great finisher, but he's a good physical threat, and maybe that's what Arrows needs in this game versus Pirates, owing to the fact that Pirates does look a little bit weak when it comes to crossed balls and aerial threats and helicopter football. So let's see how that's going to pan out for this game, and let's see what they can do here. But in any case, guys, Kupari prediction, guys. I'm a Chiefs fan, but today I'm with Pirates, says Faith. Heban. Wait, Faith, please explain. You're a Chiefs fan, but you're with Pirates today. Do you want Pirates to gain some confidence going into the derby game for the final? Wouldn't you want them to lose this game so that when they come and face Chiefs Yako over the weekend, they maybe have some doubt, maybe they get brought back down to earth? Or do you want them to carry on the way that they carried on in the last 30 minutes of that first derby game? I don't know. I don't know where you are sitting with that. Remember, this is Moses Mabhida. This could be a great training game for Pirates because Akira are back here for the final in any case. So Pirates is getting a nice training game on the pitch. Yeah, competitive training game. Lesedi says Pirates for life. Wendy says we have Shandu today. Kana Shandu had a yellow card in that game. OT, you can't drop me at Chiefs alone. Look, Bongs, it's either we're staying together or we're leaving together. Just tell me. Don't rush a goal. Ow, I mustn't rush a goal. We have Zungu there, Sundawana for life. Mangoba had it easy at Sundowns. I told you, Kiplama. Michelle says, I have no reason to support Coach Brendan Bata. Why Nimzanda Gangaga? Chiefs needs Paris to win in terms of the league table. Malume Kuzo, we've forgotten about the league table. I think over there, go Chorena, when they look at the league table, they're just thinking,
who cares?
I get Arrows beat Chiefs. Leave us alone. But Oti, when are you coming home? I am home, guys. Naturena's home. Even though my fellow Chiefs fans fight me a lot, Naturena is home. 7 minutes in, we are 0-0 in this game. Pirates has come the closest with a wide shot from Udlamini. As it stands right now, I think both teams are just trying to see out the critical phase. But here comes Radio Man. Let's see what he can do. Number 42, Radio Man, somebody who Pirates fans have been waiting to come back, have been waiting for him to come back to Orlando Pirates, to come back to Parktown. For a while, he had been on loan. Kari was it on loan go Cape Town Spurs, ne? Sugar Spice says they'll win tonight. Butali says we are with Pirates because Golden Arrows will jump us on the log. Golden Arrows has many games in hand. They could jump us anyway, Butali. Mathematically, they could jump us anyway. And Paris doesn't have to be involved at all. Hi. And now I'm staying win or lose Kosi for life. OTP loyal to the Golden Black. Psycho Edit says we are Farmers League, to be honest. On that note, since we're talking about the league, I want to pull up the table to show you how close people are. So, SuperSport United have 26 points on 24 games, which means that if they win their 2 games, they go to 32 points and jump Kaizer Chiefs without anything being done. As it stands, Arrows will be sitting on 27 points, but if they were to draw this game and win their next 2 games, they jump Chiefs without Pirates being involved. Magesi has 1 game in hand. If they win it, they jump Chiefs. Without Pirates getting involved. Luckily for us at Kaizer Chiefs, SuperSport could also jump us, but then Cape Town City is a little bit too far down with theirs. Remember, guys, we're only looking at 28 games because of Royal AM has been axed from the league. So all of those results were taken away. So if you've won, it's minus 3 points. If you scored 3 goals, it's minus 3 goals. If you've thrown, shame. If you lost to Royal AM, well done, because they gave you 3 points extra. But as it stands right now, a lot of teams can jump Kaizer Chiefs. And what's funny is that Ichipa United is that number 8 with 30 points, which means that a lot of these teams could win 2 games and actually stand a chance to be in the top 8, which is insane. Chiefs itself could win its last 2 games and find themselves in the top 4. That's how insane our league is when it comes to the bottom. Some of these teams actually have a chance to finish top 4 from number 10, number 11. The Chiefs, they could win 2 games, go to 36 points. Chiefs is out of it, 36 points, and they could end up number 5, which is insane. That is just how our league is. And then when you look up top, shame. Pirates is 11 points away from Sundowns with a game in hand. Skukune is 16 points away from Sundowns. So it's close at the bottom. Is this a Farmers League? Asaz. But theoretically, Skukune, corner, arrows, just wide from the header. Who was that? Heban, Pirates, Leringmar, free header in the box. The Pirates players are pointing at each other saying, who's supposed to be marking who? Free header inside. Ngati, they're looking at Van Rooyen there. Do you guys know what's happening with the tickets? Apparently the tickets are gone for the final. Are gone. If Chiefs lose, I'm going to Sundowns, says Melvin. Never. What happens if you all lose both games? Please. Who is? I don't know. We are 3 at number 10. Imagine. Hey, SuperSport is playing highlights. Oh, they're not playing highlights. It's 202, guys. It's live right now. Do you think the Chiefs will qualify for top 8? Hey, Asnandaba. We've qualified for Africa. We've qualified for Africa. That's all that matters. They've been suspected. The back says Omni Audio Africa. Let me see. I just need to check something. The final 2. Parents are trying to send season. Going on. Okay. Is it just can't hear me? Next. Ah, myself. Ah, if I reset it, what's going to happen? Okay, can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Am I fine now? Hey. Bare audio ya ko loftas. Hey. Okay, how about now? Am I fine now? I'm just trying to find the issue. Are we good? Okay. Back to the game. Back to the game. I was explaining why this final is so important. Sing for us and tell us if you're okay. Okay. No, I'm kidding. Okay, 14 minutes in. This game is very fast. I saw somebody comment that they just had to make a save there. Apologies, guys, for the audio issues that I had over there. But so Bonana Corner, my audio was trying to Bonana me. Hi, me, I'm watching the under 20 AFCON. This is nonsensical garbage. Back to the question about Mangoba. Guys, Pella, remember, last season, Coach Steve went to the same arrows and he was catching beating after beating. Wasn't it Coach Steve that caught the 7? If I'm not mistaken. So then now, why are we surprised when when Coach Mangoba, Pella, you're leaving a well-oiled machine that side, well-oiled machine. Arrows is missing chances and they will regret. Kodani, what do I always say about Pirates? They will give you chances. You just have to score. And if you don't score, they're going to take the 1 or 2 chances they get and it's going to be just 1 or 2. They're not going to do anything crazy. Right? If you watch a lot of Paris games, you'll realize that Paris doesn't create chances like that. Unless then luckily, like after they score the 1 goal and now we're going back and forth, they'll give you something. Mara, normally, they don't recreate that many chances. Then all of a sudden, Mfukeng pops up into the box and he scores. All of a sudden, Makaula gets a header and he scores. Right? That's what Pirates does. So Arrows mustn't be too confident right now with how they're playing if they don't score. Especially since most PSL teams struggle with keeping this up for 90 minutes. You're not going to be able to keep this up for 90 minutes. And you're playing against a Pirates team that plays African games. Pirates knows how to stay in a game. Play out from the back. Play out from the back. Remember when I told you guys that Umbogazi is really good at playing out from the back. Like Umbogazi, the way he controls the ball from the back and the way they trust him, it's almost, and please, it's not direct, it's almost Nda-like. Because Nda becomes the central playmaker for Pirates when he's on the pitch. And if you look at when Bogazi gets the ball, he's the one who's tasked with playing those long balls because in midfield, the Pirates doesn't come back in. Midfield, the Pirates doesn't pick up the ball a lot of the times. But let's see what's going to happen. Here they come. Makaula taking on that responsibility there. Hey, Gumnandi, man. Makaula's playing like this when Abombata bangeko. Oh, look at where Tito's having to drop. Okay. I don't know if you're going to be able to keep this up. But there we go. At least they're holding the ball midfield-wise. It's actually very funny. When you look at this Pirates team, oh. Hey, there's the chance, but it's offside, ne? When you look at this Pirates team, it's so weird that you start seeing that certain players can't play with certain players. You know? Maybe Tito works best as a 6 when Mbata's not there. You get me? Or when Mahupa and Tito and Fukeng on the same pitch, sometimes they don't work together because, especially when they were doing that experiment of having Fukeng drop into the center, they crowd each other. But the moment Mfukeng was taken out in that one game, Utito started getting that space on the left-hand side, and he was running into that space and he was playing a little bit more free, right? When Tito has been dropped in this season so that Mfukeng can play with Makhupa, Pirates has looked great. So maybe the key to Pirates is that they've got two separate teams that do two separate things. And maybe that's how you play it. Maybe the depth has always been there. It's just that now you can split the team down the middle and play other guys in different positions. So it would have been interesting to see Mabasa in this game versus Amakhupa. But of course, Mabasa doesn't get to play that much. Angizingeni. Why? There's rumors, Marangfunu Zingena. When he says Buthelezi will concede if Mbogas and Oki are not working hard. But Sham, Pirates has been a suffering team. No, not results. I mean his problem with senior players. Oh, his problem with senior players. Mara agent. Tito and Dlamini needs to step up here. That's why maybe the team of this best with the three of them, Buthelezi will be the death of Mrs. Tins. Manje Buthelezi akakwazi ukushaya ibhola. This pitch is numb. Buthelezi is not make sure. Tito 6. Look at him drop. Look at him drop. I think it was the experiment that that Pirates was playing. Oh, Buthelezi. Oh, Buthelezi. Oh, Buthelezi. Hebana fails to pick up the ball. Simple pickup. Simple pickup. And he couldn't do it.
Ah, what a fun, man. Ah, eh. Oh, what?
Buthelezi. Buthelezi. After all those chances, people have been crying for Chain to get some rest. Now Chain can't rest.
It's country. It's country. It's country.
Yeah, okay, 8, but then I want to see him in the 6, if that makes sense. And then you allow Kimviudi to play the 10. Let him be a deep-lying playmaker. Let's see. Deep-lying playmaker. 2 goals. This keeper's not make sure. Buthelezi will be the death of us. Buthelezi nali veli minotanyana. Yeah? Buthelezi,
La penica, Lena. Uale na penica. No peniki shatot.
Uten manimkuzu Buthelezi. He better on 10 pembara. Nemulo. Yeah, Aron has been in charge of this game for a bit. But I wonder if this is going to be similar to... Dana, what's the game that Pirates played? Was it Pirates? That played versus TS Galaxy. There was a TS Galaxy game, I think it was. Oh, offside. Oh, offside. Yo. There's no leadership on this pitch. Everybody's running everywhere. There's no leadership on this pitch. Pirates lose today. We are Betway Champions Cup Yellow Masandawana. Lo Buthelezi is checking if the... Oh, you're checking the chemical engineer's work. I'm still saying, guys. I am still saying that no, this chemical engineer, now these guys are running on this pitch and they're making it... They're making sure that something is going deeper and deeper. The sounds are back, agent. Buthelezi must play on Saturday. It will be a beautiful day. Buthelezi, kima lala pipe. Arrows will miss these chances. Pirates are just passing time at this game. Everybody's minding their own businesses. Ha. Okay, here comes the throw from Golden Arrows, who are 22 minutes in. It is still 0-0. Let's see. Oh, Kshawi's 10. Bafana was 10. When? Mara now Pirates is back. If Arrows does not use this possession that they have right now, all it takes is one counter-attack. Tito. Ow! Almost. Oh, very close. Almost got Radio Pani free there. Okay, can't show you the game, guys. No copyright. I don't own any copyright. Do I look like somebody who can afford to fight Supersport? Who can afford to fight Betway? Hey, guys, please. I like going live. Don't take it away from me. Can Chain fly down quickly? Afiging half time. Who's on the bench? Chain is not on the bench. Get Dada. Dada's the goalkeeper that's on the bench. Maybe Dada must get a run. Okay, here comes Arrows again. Cross it in for Tele. Oh. Heban. This assistant ref. But the OT come home. Come home where? No, he's not on the bench. Chain has been given off. Hey, Matiba's working hard. Yo, Nkosi, Rematateng. Lematateng. You see the Kotsi?
I see the Kotsi.
24 minutes in, it is 0-0. Yeah, look, Pirates is not in this game. I'm not going to lie to you. Pirates is not in this game at all. And they're defending pretty hard. Now, like I said before, this could be great for them because most PSL teams can't last 90 minutes at this pace. They can't last 90 minutes playing like this. You saw the game that Sundowns played versus Cape Town City. Cape Town City looked great for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. They looked great. But after that, when the second half started, they were gone. They were gone out of the game. First yellow card that's going to be shown after Pirates' attack is stopped by number 24, Udlamini. He had to do something there. I think that was a transition opportunity. Oh, Mavuvu, man. Guys, what's going on with Karim Kambiudi? Do you guys not trust him? Is he not developing? Is he a Gilberto type of case? How do you guys feel about Kambiudi? Umavuvu. Tell me there in the comments. Paris defense, Kibona Kotsi. I see the Kotsi. This game will piss me off. I know, says Wendy. Andy K says they are not Shem. OT, most of this Paris team also won't last. There we go. Through pass. Well, you could see Mabasa coming in. You could see Ngwanasesi coming in the second half. You could still see Nkota coming in. If Jose feels like this game, if Jose feels like this game is important, distribution Malva. What a ball. He really wants to start that counter. Did you see the Kune? Yeah, we want the influence of Kune. Okay, Batung, what's going on? OT. I don't want to tell any rumors. You guys want me to get into trouble. Again, do I look like somebody who can fight those guys up there? But like, oh yes. Oh, what a move. Too much. Don't go back into the... let's not worry about other people's development team. Let's worry about Avoduba. Where are Avoduba going? Okay. Abuti ukai le pasa. Napoleon, Abuti. Oskan Kenya ditabe. Ake batla go ntsha ditaba. Taba iteng. Taba ya ba consena ba bang mara. Ake batla di ntsha, please. Jose Rivero shows that if he wanted to refresh the squad, he could. Pirates as players. Maraconti, I said this. Just think of the defense. I just want to focus on the defense. Zoom in on the center backs. Bogazi, Ogi, CBC, Cesan. You've still got Nda that's coming back in. Yeah? That's already what? 2 starting lineups worth of center backs. You still got Abo Munyani, Abo Libito, Abo Van Royen. Abo Mayela are still on the bench when Hoto's not in. On top of that, there's Shandu. There was substitution Jose used to love to make. Shandu Munyani, always. Here comes the shot again. Oh, Arroz. Arroz. Where was I? In the center. You've still got Ndondo, Dlamini, Mbata, Makaula. Tim is still somewhere in the facility. You've still got so many players. Makgopa Lepasa Mabasa. Saleng, Nkota. Kimbiudi, I even forgot about Kimbiudi. At some point you still had Gilberto available. Hi guys. Sizobulawa lama counter attacks. Hey Wendy. Angithi abafana besithende, they are tenderizing this game too much. They're busy doing all of these step overs and things instead of just direct play. I remember it was the TS Galaxy game. I'm trying to remember if it was versus it was versus Pirates, where TS Galaxy looked like the team that was on top. They were playing, like proper playing. Abu Dichejan. They were passing the ball. They were out here. But then when you look at the scoreboard, look at Cape Town City. Look at Cape Town City again. I'll use Cape Town City Sundowns as the example again. Cape Town City was running around. We were all talking about, oh, Jaden Rhodes is doing so incredibly well. All of that stuff. What happened? First half ends, no shots on target. And you're like, okay, guys, look at Chiefs. Chiefs was bossing a lot of that first half. To the point where Abum Du were doing, those side passes, doing those weird things, right? What is the result of that? We scored the goal. Nothing from then on. So that's why I need to, guys, it looks good, but does it matter? Let me first get my highlights. This P-Man. Please overthink and set the screen. Thank you so much, Lulu. Sundowns to wrap up the league tomorrow. Oti, do you think Amachita will win today? I hope so. Yo, so far offside. Do you want Pirates to lose tonight? Guys, I'm a fan of football tonight. I'm a fan of football. No GNU. No, nothing. I'm a fan of football. Because like I always tell you about the GNU, you can't trust the GNU. You can't trust the GNU. Those guys will switch on you. Now, Sundowns are supporting Chiefs over the weekend. But not in the league. Oh, what a ball. Oh, what a ball. Oh, what a ball. Ball played in high to the far post by Kim Viudi. Just happens that nobody is there. Guys, for some reason, you're promoting boring football. What's boring football, Bash? Golden Arrows has looked incredible here, but they haven't scored. What's boring football? Chiefs only bossed Pirates for 21 minutes. Marabongs. Marabongs, why are you coming here with facts? I'm trying to make us look good. Let me say the half. We look good for the half. You can tell Pirates is playing for a draw game. That time I gave them a straight win, says Philippe. Oh, what does Bobby say, Kana?
The game has changed today. There's betting, there's all these people are emotional.
People are emotional, but it was Mamelodi Chiefs. Mamelodi Chiefs! Straight from Atteridgeville yesterday on the weekend. GNU, when your club is sinking, Aibo. This is why I'm saying. I've got, there's the counter. Play. Oh my gosh, what a bad ball. What a bad ball. It was Cape Town City that did this against Pirates too. What a bad ball. They're not going to, they're going to rue these chances, hey? Pirates with a defensive 2 on counter. How do you play that? Defensive 2 on counter. Is this not how Titus beat Pirates? When Stellenbosch beat Pirates? Is this not how? Have they gone back to default settings? Please go back to default settings. Please go back to default settings for the game. Oh, please.
Send help. It's tough.
Please. Oh, decision making, Butali. Decision making. One ball could have done it. You could even argue if he took on his man, he could have gotten something there. What's your take on Kabelo Dlamini? I generally think he's a top number 8. I think Dlamini is an 8-10, not a pure 8. 8-10. He doesn't drop back enough. Maybe it's because of space. Obviously, Mbata's there. Usually, Mbata's there. But I think he's more of a 8-ish 10 than he is an 8, eh? I'd love to actually see him in a double 10, single pivot double 10. I wonder what he'd do there, because there was a time when Pirates was playing Mahupa and they were making Mahupa drop into the 10 and flip on the ball. But they were so intent on attacking that Nkota, Mfukeng, Dlamini and Mbata would basically run past to Mahupa. So I'd love to see him in a double 10. Double 10 Mahupa striker, if possible. Anyway, Master Black, Ifurani. Shenko says, what's your take on Kabila? Okay, yeah, answer that one. Am I telling you the truth, OTN Chiefs? MTN8 Pirates. Prati ulikosi Prati. Prati ulikosi Prati. They're seeing flames in this game, says Tanki. So, Wutlali, because you are missing my comments, please don't mention. I'm trying not to. Mini Mart, same WhatsApp group. Okay, I've been asked not to mention Chiefs. I love Dlamini's technique when it comes to taking shots of free kick. Okay, I just wish he took more. Problem with Pirates is midfield. Here comes a corner. Oh, it falls too. Was that Toki? It falls Toki who hits it wide. The problem with Pirates' midfield, obviously, is that nobody wants to take responsibility of fetching the ball. And I think that's a very important thing that they're not doing right. No one is fetching the ball. And you need to fetch the ball. You need to go back, take the ball, and then progress it forward, because there's nobody who's willing to do that. That's why Tito's playing so deep in this game. That's why I'm saying that Tito's looking more like a 6-ish 8 than a pure 8, because he's doing some of the deep lying work, and Dlamini is not doing the deep lying work. And when it's Mbata and Makaula, you don't have anybody who's confident enough to go fetch the ball. I've been advocating for Miguel Tim to come back into the team for that specific role. Mara, it is what it is. Can we really play Gruber playing 100 pal? All technique, Malume Kutso. But I like him. He can be creative. That's another one who maybe needs to be in a 10. I like his passing range, the type of passes that Kim Viudi releases. They could be deadly. Could be. But he doesn't play enough, and I don't think he can play in a team that has Abu Tito and those other primary ball handlers, man. Unfortunately for him. Okay, we're heading into the last 10 minutes. It is 36 minutes. Remember, I've got a timer up there. We're heading into what is called a critical phase. So in the critical phase, that's usually when people fall asleep. Last 10 minutes of the half, first 10 minutes of the half, and then, of course, the other one after scoring, which doesn't count. But we're heading into a critical phase. That's usually where they lose these games. If you ask Kaizer Chiefs when they conceded, it was during a critical phase. So can they do something here? Can they do something here? Arrows will score. They look more dangerous, says Utanki. So Wendy says, don't understand why Pirates is making this game difficult. 0-0 Machi. Oh, under 20 is currently 0-0. We've got Bongs reporting live. I think Butlali is also going to be reporting live. Kana, where's it playing? Is it on YouTube or is it on DS? Then I can just put it on my phone. Let me see. This is a practice match. The league is done, guys. The league is done. No one cares about the league anymore. The only teams that care about the league is Supersport United and Cape Town City. And Cape Town City doesn't look like I. The rest of us are Shem. Oh, CAF TV on YouTube. Okay. So, guys, the under 20 is also playing AFCON. So check CAF TV on YouTube. CAF TV on YouTube. Is it CAF TV? CAF TV, no? On YouTube. You'll be able to watch it there. Why do Pirates players not like releasing the ball? Lebza, I don't know. And they're such a great transitioning team. Pirates is one of the best counter-attacking teams, but I don't know. and they also run away from the ball. But if Pirates wakes up in the second half or Golden Arrows gets tired, it's going to be a tough second half for Golden Arrows. Remember, guys, halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in. We're going to have a conversation about what we're seeing. So please feel free to jump in when we get to halftime by pressing the multi-guest button here on TikTok. So multi-guest button on TikTok is how you can access and get into the conversation. Kaizer Chiefs is done in league. Vele. Gustavo. Aha. The moment I saw Cele sitting on the bench for that game versus Pirates, I knew. We're done with it. Waperisha Butal. Ow! Coach Vusmuzi Vilakazi, friend of the show, Coach Kanu, is in attendance in Durban, sitting nabo Andile. Guys, linak batla ya Durban, guys. Linak batla ya Durban. Mara Alison did a gift. Speaking of which, shout out to Peño, Master Black, Lulu, Zugisani, Lebza. Thank you guys so much for the gifts that you guys have been sending that side. Much, much appreciated. Chiefs don't play top 8. It's equivalent to Community Shield. Hey, bongs. Bongs. Hey, bongs. Wow, what about Tovava Repalame? Kanakwena. Aye, bad. Sugar Spice, Mtana Sekaya says we'll score before halftime. Ooh, Pirates. I don't know. Butlali says Coach Picasso and Coach Vilakazi look like the same. No, the thing is, it's just that Coach Vilakazi, I know him. He's from my hood, so I can tell the difference. But you are right, Coach Picasso. Coach Picasso, we've never seen you and Coach Musmuzi Vilakazi in the same room. How come you not go? Guys, we are struggling broadcasters, guys. The sponsors take everybody else, not us. So it's fine. It's fine. Retiring. Here comes the ball in. Sugar Spice. Oh, ball played across the face of goal, out for a corner. Let's see what Pirates can do with this corner and whether Sugar Spice and what he said is going to happen for real. Let's see. 41 minutes. And remember, guys, 35,000 likes on TikTok. If you can tap the screen to 35,000 likes, I will leave it open and you'll be able to jump in and give me a minute or two of how you are feeling about this here game. I just want to make sure that on YouTube, I am not leaving some people out who are watching the game with me that side. You are able to watch on YouTube as well. Guys, please subscribe. Please follow everywhere, especially Instagram. Oh, Instagram. My brother. Okay. No, that was old messages. Okay, sorry. Here comes the corner from Pirates, played all the way back. Let's see if they can get it into the box. In it goes, cleared. There goes that one. And the guys, don't we practice set pieces? Agent was speaking about set pieces, and he was talking about how you look at Mamelodi Sundowns, they even steal set pieces. They did the set piece routine. Yeah, Arsenal the other day. We know that they practice these things. Why don't our teams look at it? Oh. Here comes Arrows. Matlaba's playing. I forgot that Matlaba was in this game. What has Jose built here? In terms of this game or in terms of Pirates? Because you've seen the script, Tabang. What script is this, guys? Tell me about the script. Prachomo told me about the script yesterday. Tell me about the script, guys. What does the script say? Cohen says we're winning tonight. Buteles is Tatazeli. Eh? What Tatazela? Where is it? Ivan. No, don't freeze on me now.
Bathi ukusheka ngesulu.
Oh, khakhaze.
What Why you khakhazeling, my brother? Relax.
Why are you kakazeling, my brother? Relax.
bathi ukusheka ngesulu njalo.
Oh, khoza.
Wakakasela, wakakasela. Why are you kakazeling, my brother? Relax.
Okay, let's see what's happening. 43 minutes in, 2 minutes to halftime. They're probably going to give us a minute added on. So maybe we've got about 4 minutes left of this game. People will argue with me, but if I tell you the script, I'll just, the script says 3-1, Tabang. Hey. Gustavo says another reason Compeller's at Sundowns, remember his teams when it came to set pieces. Mara guys, let's be honest. Our set piece routines were get your tallest players into the far post. And hit the ball long. Supersport United, Bongani Kumalo, Ricardo Katza, Morgan Gould, far post. Puma Shamaite, Kaizer Chiefs, Motaung, far post. I don't know if there were routines. There were plans though. Oh, Amachita scored. Okay, Amachita has scored. Guys. All right, guys. Kimangu mistile. Mtanti. Through, beats the defense, hits it wide. Oh, what a nicely timed run, man. What a nicely timed run. Ikloki was out of position, eh? Ikloki playing right center back. What's happening? Another reason Compellers at Santa's problem now, Chiefs used to stack. Oh. Yeah, 1 minute added on. Let's see if Pirates can make Sugar Spice. They got it. Let's see if they make you a liar. Oh, almost makes it through. Malume Kuto. Tati says, Pechile lan. Wenzan? Pechile. It's either Arrows is weak or Pirates. I don't want to say it, but I want to know. House are chemicals or something. Unchapaka the word. I don't want to say the word. Matiba looks tired. I can only imagine. Isn't this it's his first start, ne? Yeah, I can imagine that playing these games, you're not going to have too many Mbogazis, you know? What are we saying? Second half, we see Maela coming on or Marco coming on in his place. Temkana Maela is now a staff member. Okay, halftime. There we go. It is halftime. Remember, if you want to come in, please remember to press the button at the bottom of your screen on TikTok. You have to be following me in order to do so. But it is halftime. Let me hear what you guys have to say. But it is halftime. It is 0-0. Let me see who's here, so that we can speak a little bit about the game. Yeah, Pirates under pressure, but Golden Arrows not able to make any of the pressure count for the first half. I think they were sometimes they were doing a little bit too much at times. Instead of just keeping it simple and winning the game. Oh. What's happening? This feels like the Chiefs game, but also it feels like the games that Pirates has been playing, in Africa, where it's uneventful. They look like they're suffering. They look like they might go down by a goal or two. But then all of a sudden, out of the blue, Pirates finds a way to win when the other team is sleeping. So I wouldn't put it past Pirates to still win this game. We've seen this game before. But let me ask you, Sugar Spice, Tanasekai.
No, Arrows is wakhalela lama chances la iwatholi.
Yeah.
Ayizowakhalela lama chances iwatholi. But what I've saw from the game there namhlanje, there is too much disjoint between Makaula, Udlamini, no Tito.
Yeah.
And Makaula is even utleka back, but a collective ball.
Yeah.
So no Kim Viru is an uyazama, but I think he's overdoing things.
Mara Kim Viru umbega kuphi, umfaka kuphi. Wena as a position ungambeka kuphi lapha uPirates ngoba mina ngibona ngathi akazi ukuthi udlalaphi nana nazi ukuthi udlalaphi.
Kim Viru ungamenza u8. For me ungamenza u8 Kim Viru or 10. Provided that mhlawumbe lapho mawudlala ngombatha noma Khawula bese uKim Viru ungenza u8 or 10.
Yeah.
Lapho obviously kumele sacrifice uTito noKhoza no Shengu.
Okay.
But yena Shengu uyazama. But nje kule game le like mina the true reflection yale game I see Pirates if ingawinanga 1-0 kuzoba idrawing.
So then no before undlula lapho you're speaking about 8s and 10s mara khona uMakhawula khona uTito khona uKim Viru khona uDlamini organizer kanjani ngama player 4 la ku center.
I know namhlanje like angifuna ukutshela manga today udlala ka right but nje ukuthi nje namhlanje nje abana direction into engayisho abana direction. Okay, so I understand ukuthi we have Lokhuza rested ama players, ama key players wethu, but now if you are given the opportunity as a player, you need to grab it with both hands. But it draw, I think it's going to be fair enough. Sundowns is thathela into yayo sesizoyiqeda inkulumo Saturday. Siyabonga mfowethu.
No, nifuna ukulwa nathi.
Yeah.
Intanga zenu ziyanihlula.
No, laba sinandaba nabo uyabazi laba if but besa contender straight for the league ngabe 3-point la sizoyithola yabazi laba abantu bethu la dala sithatha iwin league kubo ngiyabonga mntana sekhaya.
No, thank you ungahambi mara. Agent, my brother, welcome to the show. How are you?
Shalom, my brother. How are you?
Hey, shalom. Must be nice to shalom, eh? No pressure this week.
Man. Oh man, I think this is one of the most interesting games that Pirates have played in a long time. Yes, it was not Pirates. Let me say a league game where I don't understand disrespectful, but two evenly matched teams, coming to each other. There's no one who's playing low block. There's no one who is defending, But let me start with Pirates. It was an interesting setup. I think a 4-2-3, with Makaula and Dlamini there as a double pivot, and Maswangai there also, and I think I kind of love the interchanging of roles between Kim Viru and Maswangai, even though I feel like it's disadvantaging Utito, so because when Kim Viru comes into the middle of the park, Maswangai is supposed to go out wide, so I think he doesn't go out wide enough, and I've also in the Pirates side been impressed by Redo Pani. I think Redo Pani reminds me of how good he was 2-3 years back in idiski, just that he's a bit, you can see he's gained weight and he's 2-3 seconds of pace, but if you can see the runs that he's making, they're very, very intelligent runs, and then guys, I think one day we have to have a conversation about young player of the season. If you've won it before, it should be on players that are making a debut season. I think we need to have a conversation.
Why are you kicking out here? Why are you kicking out?
No.
Why are you qualifying?
No, I feel like it's unfair when a player like Mbokasi, because the boy is calm, man. Like the boy, I know when it comes to tackling can be rash, but he's calm and this player from the back, it's marvelous, and again, we see the importance of Uchai in this Paris team, because built from the back, they're struggling, and you combine Utili's in Toki, is disastrous, Thank you. I think rookie of the season, yes, because I think Umbogazi deserves that without fail, and then coming to Pirates, coming to Golden Arrows, Maova, I've been impressed by Maova. The player that I saw, Yes, the player that I saw was it Thugs. It's not the same over that I'm seeing. And in my language, as my final point, because I feel like parents, Golden Arrows have been wasteful, and others will talk about it. In my language, one along more think is he. I don't
Yeah.
know what you guys call it, something that blinds you.
A
I
laser,
think something.
maybe. I can say that.
No, just something black that blinds you. People will explain to you what Manwata explain it. But I feel like Omangova had that at Sundowns. Something
Okay.
blinded him because the way Aros is playing, this is how Sundowns are supposed to play. You can see that he's not insistent on that transition quickly. You can see he's building from the back. He's controlling the tempo. He's interchanging of passes. Not tum that we was trying to do at Sundowns. As I'm
Yeah.
saying, there was something blinded him at Sundowns. Thank you.
Okay. Maronza, welcome.
Oti, how are you? How are you?
Nienzani today, Maronza, Mara?
Tina, we are cruising nicely. We are cruising nicely. As Oti, this is the first time I feel Jose must not leave us.
How? First time.
I'm telling you, first time. Like I've never feel the pain, but today I feel the pain.
Yeah.
No, this guy has. You know what? I don't know, man. This is the best coach we ever have. Somebody afaka umuntu esingamazi uMadiba angene nje asimazi ngiyaqala nokumuzwa nokumbona now uyaperform but
Yeah.
nevertheless I'm disappointed with Coki, man. Coki,
Why
let's
are
have
you
responsibility.
disappointed in?
Let me tell you something. We have a new guy, all right? We have
Yeah.
OT who's new to the team, but you lean to the to Van Rooyen. And then you Mbogazi with a newcomer. I know Mbogazi is good, but I think Cook is supposed to take that responsibility to lean to the left hand side rather than to be a center back on the right hand side, because right hand side we don't have that much problems.
Yeah.
Do you understand me? I have that problem. I don't know. Cook some responsibility wafethu. Uye Mbogazi ukuthi kube uye oncedisa.
Yeah.
Come on. This guy for me, I don't know what is. I don't know. But anyway, and then one of the best players. I don't know. I don't care who says what. I can view Kim Faith. This boy, if he's given a chance more and more and more, right? We have one of the best players in Pirates. But what I hate about him, right? He cut through to in the middle, right?
Okay.
After that, he loses the ball cheaply. You understand me? I don't know why must you cut and then lose the ball cheaply, right? The only thing that you can do, if you cut into the middle, you have to do those one pass, two passes. You understand me? But moving forward. So the second pass must be you moving towards the goals. You cutting straight. I don't know why must you do that. You understand me?
Yeah.
But nevertheless, the other part that I'm happy with, Radio Pani. This if he can play like this, I can give him a chance any day. If he can play like this, but I think Agent has said it. He is a little bit heavy, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, but this is what I expect from him. He's better if you can compare him with Mabaso. He's better than Mabaso. Do you understand me? That's the only thing. If you can compare him with Mabaso, he's more intelligent than Mabaso. I'm not taking anything away from Mabaso.
Mara, for time, I'm going to jump in and take it away from you. I'm going to come back. Let me go to Bongs. Bongs?
Yes, OT.
Wastadisha, Bongs. Unalidi notes. We're ready for Saturday.
That's already ready for Saturday. Really insulted by Pirates playing this kind of team. But what's waiting for us on Saturday? They're not even taking this game seriously.
Yeah.
If Otoshera, the stats, they don't even have one shot on target. They are just playing for the sake of playing Rabafiti said this game. So that they can come and humiliate poor Kaizer Chiefs. If Golden Arrows doesn't take their
Kaizer
chances,
Chiefs.
if Golden Arrows doesn't take their chances and score,
Yeah.
because Pirates are not serious. They are just attempting, but they are not taking their chances. They don't even have one shot on target. but they are playing this game. It seems like
Marabongs,
for
Marabongs, isn't this how Pirates has been playing this season? Quiet, very few chances. Mara, by Corella, the 1 or 2 goals, by Kelehai.
not when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs. They humiliate Kaizer Chiefs. When it comes to Kaizer Chiefs, Ovoni Saturday Baba Yente,
Yeah.
they gave them Boko Komelo Kaufel, Babafa Bonkot. Why aren't they doing that to Golden Eagles? But like a third string team, players that Riviero doesn't even trust.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say much because
Okay.
by the stats are saying it all. They are not even trying to play this game. They're just saying, let this game pass. Let Saturday come.
I'm gonna jump in. Let me bring you to Patrick. Patrick, welcome to the show. How are you?
How's it, Mr. Oti?
Now I'm just studying. I'm writing my notes. I want to be ready for Saturday. How you feel about this game?
There's no notes to take here. I'll start at the back.
Okay.
First of all, I don't think Buthelezi is confident, and Buthelezi is not marshalling his defense properly. But I also blame that on Klogi, because Klogi is the captain of the team and he's the senior player at the back. He should be marshalling this play as well. Van Rooyen drifts forward and loses balls easily, and that is costing Pirates on the right, and on the left, Bandile Shandu. That guy's loafing around. That guy's not doing anything.
Yeah.
He's making poor Madiba work hard the entire game. And Lamine in the middle. Lamine is not helping in defense or attack. He's just there he's just there in the ground. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he gets away with this a lot because I've watched Lamine for a long time. He does not mark, he does not support. He gets one of those 2 passes that makes him look like a better player than he is. But he actually is not. He does not do a lot in the ground. Makaola as well is rushing himself. He must relax. He's the one that's supposed to control that middle field, because Lamine is not going to do that. And also with Karim, I like the role that he's trying. He's trying to push forward, but nobody's supporting him. Everybody's just drifting back. They are hiding when Arrows is attacking, and they are also hiding when Pirates is attacking. So nobody wants to take the responsibility in this team. So I see Arrows winning. I'm a Pirates fan and I love Pirates with all my heart, but I see Arrows winning here because nobody in this team is taking responsibility. Thank you, Mr. Oti.
Just 30 seconds. If you lose this game, does this have a bearing on Saturday?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so, because the players that will be playing on Saturday are not in the field.
Okay.
Only Makaola probably might be there.
I wonder where they are right now. Anyway, let me go to Agent. Agent, what changes do you make in the second half, and what's your score prediction?
Yeah, well, I think this might be a wild one, but I think looking forward to the game on Saturday, I would take out Umakaula and allow Lamine to be there alone, and bring in Nkota so that he can play with double 8s now with Ukumvidi and Maswangai, and allow Nkota to stretch the field outside. So Makaula out, Nkota in, and then I would give Reto an extra 10-15 minutes, and then I would bring in Evidence Makopa. I think those are the main ones that I would make for now. Even though I'm worried about Shandu, I just don't know who I would play him instead. But yeah,
Marco's right there, Agent.
Marco is there. Yeah. Even if it's Marco, he can even play Marco there. But again, I'm worried about the height. I think there's something that they've talked about me and Abuti and some time back about the height of South Africans. Do you want to have Nkota, Marco, Tatito, defending pieces? I don't know. But maybe Marco there for Shandu. So Shandu for Marco, Makaula for Nkota. And then those are my subs. I think I've seen this movie before. I think Paris would win this one, a scrappy goal in game of. This is how Pirates are no place. That's
Yeah.
how I want them to play at Pyramids. Make sure that you're in
Yeah.
the game, then you get a lucky goal and you go home with 3 points. So yeah, I think
Okay,
Pirates can
okay.
still win this.
I just want to say before I bring in Maronza, the second half has started. If you look at my timer, it says 1 minute 10. Add 45 to my timer and you'll have the time. So 1 minute 13 is 46 minute 13. Maronza, changes, score prediction.
This one, Oti said I will win 1-0, right? But I think he made a change that I was looking for. I wanted to see Silepe more, right? Then I think he brought him in for Makaula to rest the old man, Pumuzi as now. But I think somebody touched on Dlamini. Dlamini is lazy, guys. He's just a good passer. He's just he has basic, but he's lazy. That's my problem with him. So I could take him out, right, and then try to see if I can bring somebody in. Like, let me see. I'm not sure about the subs, but anyway, Zamini must be out, and then Radio Pani also for. I won't bring in Skomota for this one. I'll bring in Ulentuzan if he's there. Mabas for Radio Pan. Then we continue with play, and then at the back, I think also the new guy, right, Madiba, take him out for Umako. Then we relax. You understand me? We win this one. But Oti, you're confusing the name. Saturday. That's what goes about Pirates. We're playing in the field that we're going to play on Saturday.
Anyway, Marabaroza for time.
Thanks so much, Oti.
Let me bring it, Boggs. What changes do you make in the second half, and what is your score prediction?
So ke ntsha ke invitile Radio Pani ke kenya mabasa le nkota.
When I can batla o bona batho ba hore ba tlo etsang Saturday.
Yes, I need to study the enemy. I need to see. I need to see who no man. Where can I stop them? I need answers. I need answers. But I'm not finding answers. It's tough to find answers here. Riviero is like a closed book, keeping his cards to his chest.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find an answer which is not there.
Okay. But then score prediction?
I'm hoping for a 1-0 Golden Arrows.
Okay. Let me bring in Patrick. Patrick, what changes do you make and what's your score prediction?
First, I would take out. I think I would take out Shandu. Shandu is not giving us anything, and put Scooter Sabongs, and then and then just keep Madiba out and put Hoto in just for a little bit of energy. Those are the two changes that I would make, and if those two changes are made, I think Pirates will win at about 2-0.
Okay. No, guys, thank you so much for the guys who jumped in halftime. Remember, 30,000 likes. I'm looking for 30,000 likes, and then I will keep it open for the second half, and everybody will be able to jump in and give me a minute or two of what they're thinking. Currently, we are 49 minutes into the game. Golden Arrows has a free kick, a little bit of a distance away from the Pirates goal, but Radio Pani headers the free kick out for a corner. Very, very interesting game. Because if you've watched the first 5 minutes, that midfield is now open. And either team can take advantage, but I smell that Pirates is going to be the one that takes advantage. You've seen Udlamini already get some balls in spaces where there's nobody around him. So I think it's on for the counter-attack for Pirates now in the second half. I don't think Arrows is going to be able to find another gear. I don't know if Arrows will be able to find another gear here in this game. But let's see how it's going to pan out. Like we said, Silepe, X-Men, has come on for Umakaula Makula, probably being rested with one eye for Saturday. Psycho Edit says, I don't care about this game. We're saving our energy for Chiefs. I told you guys, what did I say? I told you guys that Paris doesn't care about this game. Look at that space. Look at the counter. Look at the counter. Guys, give me my flowers. No, guys, give me my flowers. Kupari flowers I said, believe. Pirates have scored. They've made it 1-0. It is 1-0 to Pirates right now. It is 1-0 to Pirates right now. Pirates have scored the goal that they were looking for, and it has come through Tito, I believe it is. Where Tito? Where Tito? Kana? Let's as well Pirates. Where Tito? Tito scores. Tito scores to make it 1-0 to Orlando Pirates. Guys, they're going to sleepwalk this match, man. They're going to sleepwalk this match, man. Oh, thank you, Andy. Thank you for the flowers. They're going to sleepwalk this match. Ball played into the midfield, then a long ball through to just the inside of the left-hand side of Pirates' attack. Allows Utito to get to the ball before the goalkeeper. Just knock it around him and score to make it 1-0. Agent says, what did I say? I've seen this game before. This is how it goes, guys. This is how it goes. It's illegal for Kosi fans to sing Wetito. I'm not a Kosi fan today. I'm a fan of football. I'm a fan of football. If Arrows had scored, I'd be doing this. I'm a fan of football. It's illegal for Kosi fans. Psycho Edit says, you called it Jose Mourinho. Is that you disguised this? Guys, it's that hard to read the game. Arrows has lost the midfield is gone right now. The midfield is gone for Arrows right now. I don't know what they were told, but there's nobody occupying just that central space. And if you remember that game, that Pirates beat Arrows 7-1, it looked a little bit like this. And it looked like second half, Arrows had just come out and they were like, no, we're just going to leave the game open. So again, ball, give me Udi. Give me Udi. Nkosi yami, two-man counter. They're going to kill these guys. They're going to kill these guys. It's done. No way. Kim Viudi could have played a Dlamini-like pass in between the left and the left back and left center back. There was a space where there was a run being made. Arrows is losing this game. That linesman with the police cut is out of with the what cut, really? What cut does he have, Billy? I know super guys. The super. I care for every game, says King Aya. Do you think they stand a chance to win the league from us? Tepak. Marawa, it's a Tepak. I see what you're doing. That's manipulative. Pirates are scoring, they're happy. And now you're trying to remind them that they're so far away from. Don't do that. They didn't want to score. Chiefs are winning Saturday. They've been training since Saturday. Chiefs, there was a point where they were off for about 2-3 weeks. And it didn't make a difference, unfortunately. But the clear offside, yeah, them nyama, says Letiwe. Naga's laughing. This is what we call confusing the enemy. Guys. Marakana. I was going to say something else, Mara. I forgot that Golden Arrows is very close to Chiefs. They're right next door. They're neighbors. So I can't say, you can't expect this from Chiefs. Okay, here comes the counter. Like, I wish Arrows, I wish Arrows could for the next, let's say 20 minutes, take Sibia and make him the 10. Take Sibia and make him the 10. Then have Kele and Mtanti run off of him. Okay, Makwale is coming on. Kobedi and Msomi are coming off. So make Sibia the 10 and then have two guys in front of him. But in any case, the sub has been made. Keenan Phillips and Makwale have come onto the pitch, and off comes Kobedi and Msomi for Golden Arrows. We are 55 minutes into this game. Let's see who scored. It was Tito who scored. Ambulance yaseThembisa. Oh, kanti ambulance yaseThembisa iyasebenza naseThekwini. Ambulance yaseThembisa. Nabi is losing his mind. What he must study the DDC team now. Michelle says, Michelle, I fall at Naturena, please. I fall at Naturena. Remember we went to Sundowns being a joke and shocked people. Paris must watch out. Our enemies wanted Dlamini out. Prasem. Okay, so here comes arrows. Now, something that is very interesting is, again, one of the critical phases just so happens to be after you score. After you score a goal, you tend to be liable to fall asleep at times and maybe concede. After you score, also, you tend to be liable to concede if you're the defending team because you're still in shock. So let's see if this critical phase is going to give us anything from this game. But it does seem like Coach Mangoba has understood that his midfield was laid bare. Oh, there's that run. Oh, there's that run. Oh, finish that ball. What a pass and what a run. Pirates. Stop it, I like it. Okay. Pirates with a chance there. Shandu running into the space where Van Rooyen usually runs into. This defense is so dead. This defense is dead. Who's that on the wing? Who's that? I'm trying to see the number. Who's that? How do you let a player run past you when you're not marking anybody on your side? Shandu with a chance to go straight in and then he hits it over. Okay, which Pirates is Chiefs watching? The one of Saturday or the one of today? Guys. We're in the ocean right now. We're in the ocean. I'm not going to tell you what we're doing. Okay, we've reached 30,000, guys. Feel free to request. I will let you in and give you a minute or two to just tell me what you're thinking about the game. And we'll go from there. Currently, as it stands, it's the 50th minute. Remember, my timer says 13 right now. Add 45 to it, and you'll have the time. So feel free to jump in and add 45 to it, and you'll have the time. So if it says 14, it's actually 59. Let me see who is here. Fistos!
Bra George, how's it?
Hi man, Kiabona Lawina. How do you feel about the game?
No. We are relaxing, Mr. Otis. Relax, namuhla. Asifuni kuba fancy.
Khoba green, 1-1. Khoba green when Arrows is scoring.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Why you get overexcited by Arrows scoring 1-1? While Tina, we are showing Uguti next season, even if we don't go to the market, we've got good backup within our team.
Okay.
You cannot be excited by 1-1, Mr. OT. Look at the talent that Pirates is bringing up from the lower ranks to a first starting lineup.
Yeah.
It clearly shows Uguti for next season, we are in a good position to develop further these players into a starting lineup. Mina, Mr. OT, ngenele just for Gukjelinte 1.
Yeah.
This starting lineup can start the final on Saturday.
And
I can still win the final.
But
sikwenzile lokho Saturday sinifakele ngakhe amakhokho melons. It's not something new esiyobe sicala ukuyenza. And the guys, to tell you the truth, gents, league is gone. Let's be honest about it. Ungathatha calculator yakho wenzeni, league is gone. There is nothing there ku league. Siyabanikeza be Sundowns. It's a well-deserved league ngama coach abayi-2. And mangathi yena kusisa Sundowns iwina league nga-2 yama coach every season. Coach one, coach half, the other one finish half. Then babuya bathi hey, coach right, asibayekele futhi asikho lapho. But into engishoyo Mr. OT, Sigren. I-Arrows noma ingakora ithi 2-1. The money is on the Nedbank Cup.
Chiefs bangakora 82-1 Google Nedbank.
hayi wena ukhuluma nge-Chiefs njani ngoba uzothi hey singakubulisi singakubuza ukuthi how are you cause uyazi ama-chest pain anjani ufuna umjomane lo ongena izolo la sikufakele yena futhi akufudumeze umjomane akutshela ukuthi nibukela ama-script nibukela into escripted nibukela
Hayi.
ngaleso sikhathi
Yekela
lesinduku
uprajobo.
yakhala. But into engishoyo Mr. OT on a serious note, I'm happy with what Rivero has brought to Orlando Pirates. Unikeze many youngsters an opportunity to play. And I'm just hoping ukuthi these youngsters, they can take this opportunity and grow within the football rankings. Then we take it from there.
Okay. No, let me bring in. Well, before I do that, we've got some substitutions that have been made by Orlando Pirates. We're seeing Shandu and Radio Pani coming off for Mabasa and Marco, a change that we had actually spoken about maybe being made there. I thought maybe Matiba was meant to come off there, but anyway, let's let the boy enjoy his debut. Putwa Sekasi, welcome to the show. How are you? Okay, we'll come back. Little.
Thanks, Oti. Thanks for the opportunity.
No stress, my brother. What do you see?
I wanted to ask, what has Jose built here? What has he achieved? Because, like, what's going on? I can't see anything. Every time you watch, it's like they're being dominated. Every team
end up
he
winning.
plays against dominating. Yeah, but he leaves, and what does he leave with? Empty and AIDS.
Yeah.
At least leave and say you've built the playing style. We know that you've built the playing style. Build something. Build a foundation. There's nothing's built this guy. The next coach who comes in has to start from scratch. Because like today we're watching Pirates. We don't know what are they doing. If players are gonna come in who are bench players essentially, they should be able to play the same way the first team plays. Pirates plays differently based on who's playing. They don't have a fundamental way of playing. So I don't see that this guy has built anything. And I know Kosi will win over the weekend. I know, definitely, 100% sure. These guys can't go 10 years without a trophy. It's not going to happen.
Okay. What's up? I'm going to jump in. I don't know if it's the reverse psychology, but no, my brother. Let's see. Welcome.
Hey, it's tough. As an agent, he always says something about my anus. No, wonke opinion and you must respect that, OT. As I know, I'm a civil, but I'm just saying, wonke opinion and you must respect that. Ngicela ngikubingelela wena OT. Ngibingelela uvelile lapho kuma comment nabo Fistos. Ngibingelela nabo Terence nabo Sugar Spice. Na wonke umuntu obukele ngithi fighting no one trying to fix South African football. Mr. OT, amajita amanye ayangisurprise. Kule 15 minutes or 20 minutes second half lesedlalile. Who do you think is coming on the weekend? Do you think Makaula is coming or Selepe is coming?
Makaula.
Usho?
Makaula.
Uslepe ngathi yenza lento siyifunayo.
Okay.
Ngathi akwazi ukulinka, ngathi akwazi ukuya phambili, ngathi akwazi ukustaya konke. Sithi into emnandi la Mr. OT. Too late for him unfortunately because uJose uyahamba having left nothing. But yeah, no, we contribution now Mr. OT. I'm very impressed with Lentona.
Can I ask you, are you worried at all about the continuity at Pirates, or do you trust management to find somebody who will also give these kids a chance, or these young players a chance?
Look, Mr. OT, yazi man, sengifuna ukuthi ngingastress ngefootball, ozayo makeze afika yenze siwine. Into engistressa ngayo ukuthi ngicela siwine. Because uJose ufikela wasinika ama-cup. Unprecedented istyle asinikile Mr. OT. So ozayo, if soqasha uPitso Mosimane, give Pitso what he needs. If soqasha uRulani, give Rulani what he needs. If soqasha Eric Tintla or Micho, whoever comes, Just give him what he needs and an environment at which he can prosper under. Just like how Coach Rivero could prosper under this environment. Can I understand, Mr. Oti? And then in closing for me, Mbulisu agent, Nyamunya Kalaguma comments.
Okay, no, I think Mtana is a guy. 1-1.
Yeah, right. Mina mntana sekhaya. As long none of us ngadliwa kudlala lentwana lezi amorally.
Yeah.
Morally. Yeah, mina ngiclan. Yabona ntwana setsakani yeke ibukela le tournament enokanza lokhuza. Unjubani? Ubongani Zungu.
Okay.
Yeah, ngicala kwami kuyibona lentwana le ngayibona lapha. Mina ngiyajabula. Bangibona boShem khoba seDavidton ngibona boTito intona sekuruleni sidlala kubhani yami naye ngiyajabula mina.
Mara kushota wase last town man.
No, uzaba khona ngesikhathi esiright mntana sekhaya. Uzaba khona ngesikhathi no, mara lentwana usilepe ngamjust uvumelana nolokhuza no abuti khutso. Kusharp bro wami. Ngizwile ingwenya ithi ulokhuza usiya ngayiphi lokhuzi playing style opinion yakhe and we need to respect that yabona but thina into esizoyisho ekugcineni uRivero ushiye nama cup 5 and counting sabona ukuthi Saturday iphela kanjani inkulumo then nenye into he was bold enough to give these youngsters from DTC an opportunity to play first team into ashiye nayo i-playing style ngivumelana no-abuti khuthu ukuthi whoever ozofika naye uzoza ne-philosophy yakhe ezomspanela ezokhona ukuthi ize nama-result so
mara mina ngifuna ukubuza mayingathi 5 and full stop Saturday nizizwa njani man?
Nakhona kusharp mfowethu I think ngoba umfowethu ufike la bathi plumber so but kunabanye abantu baze la mabeza la baze nge-reputation eserious blind so angeke sibawiza amagama wabo but iplumber nomuntu oze ne-reputation iplumber likholile ukuthi ngesizini yokuqala lifake nyana okuthize from ku-number 7 asibeka ku-number 2 but anyway nami ke leyo umbono wami yabona but into engibongayo ngayo ukuthi under uRivero sazile ukuthi kunonkotha sazile ukuthi kunokhokomelon uRathon mhlambe ifade ukuthi coach benyeke ibanike lelo thuba lelo instead beyizoyenza lento ejwayele ukwenza amanye ama coach ukuthi promote to the first team then loan out for experience but manje if you coach bold ukuthi whatever that we saw or it is player ku DTC we think we are more than comfortable of us giving you an opportunity to udlale ku first team it's only bold. It's only lento lesigcina ukuyibona kuBarcelona mntana sekhaya aboyamani aboPetro nani ukuthi from kulamasha straight to first team unlike ukuthi you need to go through ama loans siyabonga mntana sekhaya
for time about a champion thank you zase East Terence welcome to the show
OT
Dinta
mfano la ka mo Pretoria o la wait you know, OT, man, I want to ask something, man.
Yeah.
There's this player about King Vidi or King Vedi. Well, I don't know. King Vidi or something.
King Vidi.
Yeah. I don't know why Jose Reviro and Mandla Ngasi were putting this guy on the bench. I don't know why. I don't know why. Kids, maybe they see something else. What training I understand the Prawak. Maybe they see something as Mara. This guy is one hell of a player. Ke player a demand Prawak. You go botsa maka.
Mara o tlo kgona go kena ku first team o na le botito o na le baba o dlala position e feng mara
re go botsa something ne o shapa dlala is inverted wing.
Okay.
O mo lebela kata ground a tsena overlap. Ora ka dlala left back ko dlalang what you call this guy Hotu.
Okay.
He also played that position. There was a brave tackle I shaping out here. A brave tackle. It almost tackle Yamufa injured. But either way, I'm not gonna say much. Ne? The problem is one. Jose Rivero believed in one set of players. Squad rotation is very much important, my brother. Squad rotation. It's very much important, my brother. Of which Pirates were lacking depth, but I can see more hunale potential, Understand? There is potential. They were leaking depth, but there's potential. So sometimes I tend to ask myself, if there's such players, more pirate, why are they benching them? Why? Why are we believing in one set of players? Why? One understand? What if okay, Sharp, what if in that position that King really plays or Mfano Nkota or whoever, who's gonna play that position? No one.
Yeah.
Because of a certain player, enough game time. One understand? Squad rotation, it might cost you as that's why I run pre-season. One understand the Prawak is to look at the combinations. One understand okay, back in the level. One understand the Caribbean. Your reason to go to pre-season, the reason for a coach to do pre-season is to figure out a combination plays. One understand? Knowing very much, okay, I'm playing Richards Bay, it's at the bottom of the league. I can give so-and-so a chance. Let me play so-and-so. Okay, let me sub this one. Let me play this one. The very same thing that he's doing today, resting other players. One understand the Bruak.
Mara, to be fair, could you make the argument that, what a goal. Hey, what a goal, Mabasa, 2-1. Yes. Okay. No, Terence, I wanted to ask you, could you make the argument that I hear you, but then this season is one of those seasons where you can't make a mistake, you can't do anything wrong. So if you can find a group of players that can be proper, that's what you do. You can't risk the Richards Bay game because earlier in the season when you started, you're chasing Sundowns.
I can go like a team here again now.
Yeah.
It's Sundowns. I don't want to talk about my team. I'm talking about Pirates today.
That's why I get if you're facing the monster that went invincible, almost invincible last season.
Let me tell you something, my Mr. Oti. We cannot catch Sundowns level. We can't. Because of Sundowns is already planning for the next season. Sundowns, it's 5 to 8 years ahead, football wise. I'm not saying otherwise. Sundowns don't buy players according to the style of play of a certain coach. We buy players according to the style of players Sundowns. It's a system in hand. That's why the other gent on Atuling, I forgot the guy's name. He said something one. So yeah, no, my brother. Sundowns is 8 years football wise. I'm talking about success or anything. When you speak about football, people will understand what I'm talking about when I speak football wise.
Okay.
One understand the system that Sundowns plays. We can't chase the team, my brother.
But for time. For time, we'll have the discussion. Let me just King 98. Welcome to the show. Wait, I see King 98 and I think of King of Fighters. I don't know why, but anyway, King 98, welcome.
Mr. OT, thank you for welcoming me to your panel. Thank you to the members on the panel. Thank you to the people who are commenting, football lovers all over the world. Ne? I'm a Pirates fan, my brother. Ne?
Yeah.
And to be honest and fair to, as most people who are loyal to Orlando Pirates, it depth in a financial budget here to actually let me involve also Soweto teams. I know you wanted us to speak of the game and
okay. No, go ahead.
Okay. And the way our budget is Soweto versus Sundowns, it's not equal, my brother. Ne? And most people have been debating about this. And then
Mara indaba ye budget or indaba ukuthi there's games where Pirates is going to go play Richards Bay and they need the 3 points and then Nshawai Richards Bay. Is it a budget thing or is it just a focus thing for the league?
You know why I involved a budget, Mr. OT, my brother? It's that, for example, if we were to take like 6 or 7 South American players that are in Sundowns, you can find that their overall spending budget, the way they bought them, involve Imali Betway, Imali MTN, Imali Nedbank. Automatically, their president or management, they are planning to automatically compete in CAF. And then they're not there just to compete. They want to win it. They've been knocking Guma semis. They've been knocking, and this season they are there on the final. As I said before, and I wish Sundowns could take it against Pyramids, young tall. But sometimes Pirates lose those games that you can be like, let me put this 200 runs straight win Pirates. Pirates is Marumo Kalan.
The reason why I'm asking is that Nami, I always say, I don't think I've seen too many games where Pirates was outplayed. Yes, the Pirates, they came up against the Marumo Kalans and they were just outplayed. Kalans that day. It's usually a mistake. And I think
it's my brother. The reason why there was this time Man City Saibona corner and it got new fans. If you are not someone who has a business, uvela ngeke ukudebate nami bathu banolwandle nemali yacounter in everything fet.
Mara mina ngisabuza ukuthi I don't believe Pirates has been outplayed anywhere. I think in the Pirates sometimes it's just psychological. A lot of the time maguza ilikin. Pirates, I think, is a team that game. If you put them into a cup game, they'll focus for 90 minutes. They'll do everything they need to do. Mara Guliki, there's those games where Mpumalanga Stadium on a Tuesday. As in Dalane, Richards Bay, things are not,
and they decide to lose.
And they decide to lose out of the blue. Richards Bay next. Are those things you can fix without the budget?
Well, let's say Funa Musabo compare the motivational speakers with him.
Okay.
Let's give others a chance.
Let me bring in Stereophonic. Stereophonic, how are you, my brother?
No, I'm well, thanks. And how are you?
I'm focused, I'm studying, I'm making notes, man. Any notes I can make. I saw Matlaba fighting with Jose. I'm wondering if Claudine Lepo can fight with Jose that way too. But anyway, Stereophonic, tell me about this game. How do you feel about it?
It exposes this word that I don't want to mention, but I'll call it by that letter, the letter D.
Yeah.
It has been Pirates. It's just that the scoreline will tell us. It will tell us that they are winning. But that D word is a problem. And today we're almost exposed because I think Arrows should have at least had a nice lead, or better yet, maybe 1-1 by halftime. Okay. But hey, I'm hearing this topic. People are talking about, hey, no, Jose, no, he did good for us. I'm like, no, you guys are not watching this game. No, you don't care anymore. The league is gone for you guys. Nah, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with my Buccaneers.
But then can I ask you, with that D word, if there's a lot of games in a row where we say this D word is not good, but it wins. Can we not say then this pattern now is overrides the badness of the D word?
Yeah, but then there'll come games where you can clearly see that it will be there. Okay. We don't want to mention certain football matches that will break people's hearts, where you feel like the D word would have at least taken them to where the team that's in number one, where they are now. Yeah. But, like yes, you will commend them about bringing in the youngsters. No, that is nice. But that youngsters you're bringing, are you bringing them to give you that D? Or is it that thing you're now?
Hey, pause.
They are integrating them into the system.
Please pause.
No D for DD. But look, but what I can say is, with this game, entertaining as it is, but it's a cause for concern if you're a Pirates fan. But because you don't care and you're thinking, win or lose, win the final, what? It's giving that Arsenal pity, where it's like, Mara Solangar win so sharp. That time you were aiming for the lead.
Marawa
Joe, nna ke support Arsenal mara. Just like Chiefs, I've accepted ore hello e sa tsamaye so no amohela. No
Yeah.
amohela mo e tlhoka chemical engineering.
On that note, I want to
As far
I don't talk chemical engineering. Una limit. It's close by there, but I'm not gonna say anything. Let me go to Tagababa. Very.
Mntakababa kunjani?
Hayi, sisathini man. Isimele usaturday nabanye basinikeza iviki.
No, hayi ngizoqala ngokubingelela ukuthi ikhutsho no Sugar and Spice nabanye. Yabona ndoda evelile TV le ndoda la nange lapha ematracksuit umcebo Dlamini washo ukuthi it's a movie. The movie in such a way akhona abantu abangazi ukuthi uJose uwenzeni kuPirate but you leave nothing.
Yeah.
And uyathanda ukusifakela labantu bakho makudlala iPirate labangani bakho.
Anyone.
Ubathatha labantu njalo yathanda bayathanda ukungena indaba zabantu kahle kahle. Since amathikiti angatholakala angazi laphelile kavaliwe yabona le genge sestadium ayiveli ihlala ingasahambi lapha ya. Izenzele izinto zibe lula nje ingazi.
Balale khona once.
Bazenzele into zibe lula nje amathikiti wekho. Abazale bahlala lapha plus sesilungisele into zethu.
Ngezalani ngamathikiti.
Ndoda sazi.
When yazi but it's fine. It's ingakhulu. It's ingakhulu.
Akhona amathikiti kodwa arizevela abantu abafanele hayi laba basephefeni abazofuna ukugcwala ukuba ngumsindo le. Uthikiti akhona ayatholakala uma ulifuna.
Ithingithule ngoba mina ngifuna ukulwa nabantu ithingithule.
But you've been winning plastic cup. Go to coach. What a plastic cup on abahlula. Hey madoda. Abantu beKaizer yazi madoda. Bade king. Wasela ba MTN8. Makababala ama cup wabo since PSL era. You majority. Basa abangazi. Awu. Angithi Chiefs namakapa amaningi ngenxa ama plastic cup na.
Mara silekeleni guys. Sobona Saturday. Yasidali thina. Siyawathela manje.
Bona manibala nibala wona ama plastic cup. Kodwa niyamangazi bawathatha abanye abantu nenkinga ababalwa kanti. Anikahle nisekeleni siright na simele final Saturday. Asinankinga futhi.
Mara veli ngicela ukubuza a random question lan. Is it worrying that Sibukeli Sundowns iwina in gear 2, Sibukeli Pirates iwina in gear 2? Ithini ngeleague yethu man uthi na Golden Arrows nabo baku number 14, you think they're going to be fighting? But they fought for 20 minutes abasekho. Hayi malithini ngeleague yethu man.
But la kubhudumezi uyangibuza ngathi Chiefs yadlala akithi ngikhuza labantu abakhuluma ngeChiefs ayifanele yethu. Ngikhuza labantu beKaizer Budumezi ukuthi abaphume endabeni zabantu. Yibo nje basibangela inkulumo yazezingekho futhi yakho. Lalela wona futhi kodwa siyasazi ukuthi standard salana eSouth Africa especially ku PSL ukuthi ukudlala kakhulu makudlala neChiefs nePirates. But mawuthi wabheka nama team awazimiseli makudlala ama team. That's why ubona sometimes ama team njengayo even abo Cape Town City. Babone bagijima kanjani badlala nePirates?
Yeah.
NeChiefs. But suddenly le dololo ngingazi mhlawumbe ngizofaka iSundowns uzoyifaka uma badlala iSundowns abazimiseli labantu angazi iSundowns bayithatha njenge team encane kanjani I don't know but badlala iSundowns abakhumbula amasosa iSundowns iyayidabela Bakazi ngathi iSundowns team encane bazongithuka la angisho kanjani bengifanisa nje ukuthi babadlala ama small team abaphakamisa amasokisi angazi mhlawumbe ngaphakethi basuke bazimaketha abafuna umsebenzini yabo hayi kabi
Okay, it's in for his card. I think nifuna ukula today mina ngifuna ukula. Let me bring in December 19 welcome.
Yes, how are you?
I'm okay, my brother, I'm okay. 2-1, how do you feel about this game?
No, I'm just happy that Pirates, is leading, but hey, they're not promising, man. They've
They're not
been
promising.
losing points unnecessarily so, eh?
Yeah.
Um, I'm a
Yeah.
Pirates fan, but um, observing their games in the previous seasons, they are not yet ready like to win the PSL. I
Okay.
mean, because the most important games that they have to win, they always drop points, and then when coming to serious games is when they become serious, and that's what gets to be the problem with us, season each and every season. That's what gets to be a problem. Yeah, so I mean, like if they can just change their attitudes towards smaller teams, I think they can be winning leagues. We can be winning leagues, but because we undermine those small teams, are the ones that are costing us each and every season. If you can check at our performances, you see that small teams are the ones that are costing us the league.
I wanted to ask you, do you think that it's a case that Pirates will have to give up being a great cup team to become a great league team? Or is it possible to do both? Because you can look over at Clorcop, for example, where they're an incredible league team, but they struggle in the cups. Is it one or the other?
I think with Pirates can do both, because it's just an issue of concentration. They sometimes maybe start by scoring, and then after that they relax. You see, or they just become off from the first minute, and then other game like the previous one, Yamarumo, they were playing very well, attacking and everything. Just goals were not coming.
Yeah.
So that's what get to be the problem. So focusing, and players like Utito, sometimes he does not like deliver what we expect from him, or he play to his maximum best. So and then that really affects us. But this if you can check from the time when Mbokazi came in, Pirates, I don't know what was happening that time, because Pirates started not scoring any goals. They was playing 1-0, draw 1-0, draw 1-0, draw, until the game here Pyramid. From Pyramid, they scored 2, and then now they are coming back to scoring terms. So yeah, I think they just need to pull their socks up, and then things will be all right. But until they take smaller teams serious, we're not going to win any league. We'll just take these cups.
For time, I'm going to jump in, but I think I'm going to make this a conversation for the normal show. I'm going to make it one of the topics because I think it's a very interesting topic that you've brought here December 19th.
China. Guys, hello.
Emapili. I'm coming. Let me first go to Vuyo. Vuyo.
Hello.
Yes, Masiyeza. Vuyo.
Hey, how are you? How are you, Jay?
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna come to Usbogile now.
Shosho uthi ngibonga ithuba mfethu grand.
Man ngimnandi man Vuyo.
Yeah, I know. Mina I'm
Uthini
happy as a
ke?
small. I know I'm happy as a ngisaphendula uvelile. I'm happy as a small team dominating the PSL area. So
Yeah.
Marabastata FC, we are dominated. We are a dominator. We're not ashamed. We are very happy. It's a small team, Sundowns, compared to the Soweto Giant. Yeah, if you compare it with the Soweto Giant, they are a small team, but they are compared with the leagues and everything. I know. Lapo, I know. It's
Okay.
up to them. But
Mara makapini.
yeah, Angithi emakhapini maphi uthi 2020 2021 I'm the last one to win Nedbank in MTN 8. You
Yeah.
forget phela asinayo amazing. Asinayo amazing. I won Nedbank, I won league same year.
Yeah.
So yeah OT, but yeah Sundowns is a small team.
But I want to ask you, now I want to ask you, is it possible to do both? Spongile, come back. Is it possible to do both?
It's possible OT. Angithi ngiye finally lose. So
Yeah.
I've been losing my final. It's not good to angifuni, but I'm failing with the refereeing and everything. So yeah.
I'm refereeing. Yes, double refereeing.
OT, so funa siyibuyise. Orlando Pirates have been benefited. We are not ashamed to say it.
Yeah.
Hey. So
Okay.
yeah, OT, but it's kuzolunga OT.
No, thank you, Vuyo. Nake batla sibongile akuhle man. Okay, sibongile. Uvuya akasekho. Uvuya akasekho. Ungangena. Guys, we've got 5 minutes added on. The second half has been interesting. I think Pirates had a lot of chances there. And maybe should have done a little bit better, even in this case right now. But let me bring in Maronza. Maronza, 2-1, 3 points. Is it deposited?
Cash and care. Cash and care, OT. That's cash and care. Cash and care is funny.
Yeah.
OT, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
OT, you know, I said it first half, right? It's the first time I feel Jose must not leave the team.
Yeah.
First time in my life. In history of football, this is the first time. This is a coach that I think he believes in surprises. He surprises me every day. When I look at the game, tactics, bringing players, new players, and all that. This is the coach. This is the coach, OT. I don't want to lie. Look at him.
Yeah.
If we check now, how many players from the DDC?
Maronza uyahamba. Uyahamba. Next coach uzoyenza.
OT, you know what? Let's go back to the database of Pirates a few years back.
Yeah.
We had players all over.
Bona radio panila.
Everywhere we had in each and every team in the what do you call it, Ghana? In the LFD, we had a player.
Yeah.
Each and every team, we had a player. We had a Pirates player. I think now, you know what? He changed that database to say let the players remain in the team. Simple as that.
Okay.
They'll grow here. Why must they grow somewhere else? Well,
Yeah.
Next door, they can't. Hence, I'm saying I wish he can stay. To be honest, he's one of the coaches that I say can he stay with Pirates. But if he's going, yes. But I would like it to see this happening, like where players will be all over the country. So OT, I'm just glad to see Pirates winning. It's a confidence will be there on Saturday. I'm happy to see Tito playing the whole game, right? I'm happy to
I
see
need to not
Bogazi
enter the whole game next time.
That's what I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you. He's one of the best coaches. He's the only coach that actually suit Tito pension.
Yeah.
Mina now bengeke simhlalise bese uthi hayi lento zakhe. Only coach umhlalisa athi ambambo hlala le phezulu udlala neChiefs.
Okay.
Awumhlalisa le 18 le phezulu le. Amgqokisa ama tracksuit amhlophe.
Baronza for time, Baronza. Yeah.
OT, celebrate, man. Celebrate. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Just celebrate. Eat as much as you can. Hambani mfule no geza. Hambani guphi no geza. Saturday yi-war, simple as that. And so qeda abantu phela lapho uthi,
Asasigeze
ngiyabonga.
emfuleni, asigeze emfuleni. Sigeze elwandle, inside, phakathi inside, right next door. Oh, thank you, Maranza. Olumekuto, 2-1, final score.
Yeah, Mr. Oti, man, can I touch on something? There's a conversation I would have loved to join. And I shared the same sentiments with the person who was very hostile during that conversation you had with Tremen Press when Unkulego joined you. That people seem to not understand ukuthi success is kanjani. You cannot try and discredit a team that comes out second. How many games left? Is it 4 games?
Yeah,
Sundowns still hasn't wrapped up the league. And you want to come here and claim ukuthi there's a recipe that you know that's better. Sundowns still hasn't wrapped up the league. To say Pirates can't win the league, angazi ukuthi thatha kuphi. If you look at the actual facts on the table, at the moment, Sundowns would need 2 more games, if not 3, to make sure that they've wrapped up the league. You understand? And that's provided that they don't slip up. And to say this season, small teams, you want to stay with Pirates. I think Pirates is something like 3 losses, and one of them is from Sundowns. And Sundowns has also a loss from Pirates. You understand? It makes no sense to me, Mr. OT. And then we touch besides Leo Uti success, even number 2 is success. But there's something I've been thinking of. You look at Barcelona.
Yeah.
You look at Real Madrid. Their star players are very young. You understand? Maybe, just maybe, when you assess a young person and yourself, Mr. OT, there are certain things you would never do because you are more responsible. You'd never big motor 220 on a regular day during a weekend, during the week in Puma. But a young boy, if you give him a GTI, spoon down, I'm telling you, 2 o'clock on a Wednesday. So maybe they are more likely to try adventurous things wearing those big jerseys. Maybe let's just really Cinda once you are cognizant of what it means. And I don't think Abonkota and Abolona they understand, including players like Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham is only 21.
Yeah.
Maybe this jersey is not heavy on him like it is on Hazard because he's really young. He doesn't get the history. And Hazard, he already knows Gucci. There was Zidane, there was Cristiano Ronaldo, there was all of this.
There's a bigger pressure.
Even if you understand, so even if we take it to Sundowns, when Kesha Smailula and Pesita walked into the team, they played like first season, both of them, including Omapena, Megan Tribula. So maybe South Africa needs to revisit in the youth to say maybe it lies with youth, Mr. Oti. Our best players should be given a chance at an early age. Thank you, Mr. Oti.
No, thank you, Malume Kuso. Another topic we should be discussing. Let me go to Agent. Agent, can you close it for me? 2-1.
It's like a parliament is no, guys. I think we have to accept that different teams have different models. You know, when you think of Barcelona, you have to think of La Masia. You know, when you think of Manchester United, you are guaranteed that somewhere in the bench or starting lineup there has to be a Carrington product there. I think it is you know. So it's a tradition, and when you think of Pirates, you think of a skillful player up the ranks. You know, it has always been like that. You know, so we have to understand, and also the inverse is also true from what Abutikusu was saying, where you can't expect Sundowns to be giving young players a chance like that because it's not in their DNA. You know, it's not like Real Madrid. You know, they don't do that. You know, so I think you have to understand each team has its own philosophy and whatever. Let me go to the game quickly. Like I said at half time, me, this is the Packers that I know. You know, you don't know how, you don't know when, but they won the game. This is the Packers that I know personally. You know, I think Golden Arrows ran out of steam. I think Coach Mangoba, on top of that, couldn't react to the substitutions of Jose or the tactical tricks of Jose. And again, sometimes is the difference between experience and quotation marks, because some of these players are not experienced, but quotation mark experience, where you have similar facts. I mean, you have similar chances, but the other one scores them. You get Omabasa, that chance scores. How many chances the Golden Arrows get? So I think experience, tactical changes, and running out of steam. I think that's what killed Paris today, and that's what gave Paris the victory today. And it's difficult because you guys are playing a cup final, but I would love to see that Mavovovo Tito combination again. I think I loved it. I think just give them one quarter to just give them the width. It reminds me of mokwena Alende Jaden midfield. Where when you're defending, you're from a as the 6, but when I build it from the back, you can start with video Tito, and then so I loved it. I think that was a genius tactical substitution by the coach. And going to the final, it will be interesting if he's gonna go back to a big 3, because I feel like in a big 2 they played well. Yes, he had his mistakes, but I think if you replace him with BC, that big 2 kind of works well, and you also have the firepower. So that will be very, very interesting. I think those are my lineups. Thank you, man.
No, thank you so much, Agent. Guys, follow if you have not followed. We will be back tomorrow for the Sundowns game, where we'll still do this. It's a watch along. Everybody can jump in then. Friday, we'll touch on the games, but also do a review of what's going to happen over the weekend. So please join me there. Okay, what I'm going to say about this game is it's nothing different to what Pirates have done this season. What do I always say about Pirates? They will give you chances. If you don't take your chances, you are going to lose. They're a team of moments. Pirates could be asleep for most of the game, and then one goal goes in. And when they need that second goal, Mabasa pops up, doesn't do much throughout the game, scores, right? So I think that's what I'm taking away from this game, that Pirates, somebody said it, this is the Pirates that I was expecting to come out versus Pyramids. You get me? Not a back and forth per se, Mara. Patient, they know how to suffer, they know how to weather a storm. And by the time you want to fight Pirates, you're too tired. Most of the teams in the PSL are going to lose versus Pirates, or going to lose versus Sundowns, based off of 2 factors. You can't finish number 1, and then number 2, you can't finish the game. By the time we roll into the end of the game, you're dead. So I am very happy with what Orlando Pirates did here. 3 points. They keep the league light flickering. It's flickering. It's on. And they carry on, and they take some momentum into the game that they're going to play versus Kaizer Chiefs on Saturday, the final. Hey guys, I'm not in Devon, guys. If you know someone, organize, man. Anyway, that's what the game ended up with. 2-1 win for Orlando Pirates. My thoughts in full are going to be out in about an hour and a half. If you want to watch back any of the live shows, including this one, YouTube is where you can watch them in full. You can go over there and check them out. And also my other content. I've got my podcast that I've dropped. I've got an episode I dropped yesterday speaking about Jose and the youth. And then also an interview that I did with Jordaan Milford, which is an incredible conversation. Hour and a half. We had such a great convo about every single thing. What a great player with so much experience that came into that game. So, I'll see you then tomorrow, 7:30. Thank you guys for everybody that gave a gift. Richard, Big Mac, Peño, Tupegi, Wendy, Master Black, Lulu, Zuhisani, Lebza. Thank you for the gifts on that side. Thank you to those watching on YouTube. Thank you to everybody that commented. Thank you to everybody that joined the panel. I'll see you guys then tomorrow, 7:30. Bye, everyone.